why we had... Last night we had French toast and bacon and fruit for dinner. You know, once in a while it's nice to have breakfast for dinner. But I got to thinking, French toast, what makes it French? Why is soaking bread in eggs and putting it in a pan called French toast? And then it got me thinking about some other French things that we have here in America. Two of them in particular stand out: French fries and French kissing. So I got to wondering, it's a part of a bagel, by the way, not a French bagel, just a bagel with cinnamon swirl in it. I got to thinking, what do all three of these things have in common that make them French? So I started with the French fries because that's probably the most widely remembered and used. Okay, potatoes cut into thin strips and cooked in oil. Well, the bread is cut into thin slices for French toasts and slices. Not thin slices, thicker slices work, but slices nonetheless. And then cooked in egg, which you could, or put in egg, which you could cook in oil or butter. So those two are okay. But then you have French kissing, which involves no slicing or cooking. Things might get a little hot, but there's no cooking involved. So it doesn't start with the French fries. What about French toast? All right, French toast. Sliced bread. Dunk it in scrambled eggs. And then cook it in a pan. Huh. Well, I can guarantee you that if you soak your tongue, your mouth rather, in egg, ain't nobody kissing you. It's just not gonna happen. So French toast and French kissing, no. But there was one word. There's one word that connects all of them, that you need in order to partake in all three of these things. Tongue. That's what it is. The French love their tongues. Because if you didn't have a tongue, you could not taste French fries. If you did not have a tongue, you could not pry the dense, eggy French toast from the roof of your mouth after biting into it. If you did not have a tongue, you could not French kiss anybody. No, it couldn't happen. So that's what it must be. It must be tongues. Okay, so why do the French love their tongues then? Well, I don't know. I don't know. Instead, we can only speculate. What is the most famous French anything that we all think of when we think of France? The Eiffel Tower. Is it not just a large metal tongue sticking up out of the ground? Of course it is. They built a whole monument to the thing. Clearly, the tongue is the way to a French person's heart. I don't know a whole lot about France. I've never been. We hear jokes about France not being involved in any wars, but can't say that's true without more information. But I am confident that it has to do with the tongue. It has to do with the tongue. Even their little hats, their berets, they have that little tag, that little bit sticking up off the top of them. Looks like a tongue to me. The beret, when you wear it, flops down over your head, just like your tongue would flop out of your mouth if you let it. There's a lot of tongue tonguiness floating around in French culture. We just have to be on the lookout for it. So, if you ever run into a French person, you don't speak French and they don't speak English, and you want to communicate a point, just give them the tongue.